the refs out there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and Becard de Senneterre. This is the last time these two teams will be playing each other here in the regular season. Game 42 of 42 for Becard and for the Bradford Rattlers as well. You saw a little ceremony prior to the puck drop here tonight. Players for the Rattlers playing in their last Junior A hockey game. Those players are Blake Keller, Richard Kuchma, Pavel Rodskov, Blake Anderson, who is the 2023-24 reigning MVP of this season. A great feat for Blake Anderson. A chance here for tonight to hit the 100-point mark for the first time in his GMHL career. It's going to be the Barracuda getting the first shot of the game. On goal to GMHL's goaltender of the year. That is Maxim Ivanov making the first save. He comes into tonight's contest 12-1-0. Check this. Goals against average of 1.76 and a save percentage of .951. We have a 2-on-1 for the Rattlers. It's Anderson in the chair check and a shot ringing off the crossbar from Blake Anderson. His scorching shot hits iron and goes up and out of play. That could have been a chance for the 99th point of the year for Blake Anderson, currently sitting on 98. And a team in the bottom of the standings like the Barracuda are here tonight. You got to think this is a prime opportunity for Anderson to take advantage of this and get to that 100-point mark. That'd be a great feat for Blake Anderson and all around for the Bradford Rattlers as well. Puck is down low, bomb, centering pass in front from the blue line, and Anderson got a shot away. And he alludes that it should have went in, but the net was kicked off by the Barracuda goalie. That is Brendan Hanbury, native of Val-d'Or, Quebec, Canada, the 19-year-old. Standing at 6'0", numbers 31 in white for the Barracuda here tonight. Offensive zone face-off for the Bradford Rattlers. It's Anderson still out onto the ice. He has Arvid Malm and David Majerchik on this line with him. Quick shot by Anderson, and it's scooped up and stopped by the netminder Hanbury. And no further play. 19:05 to go here in this period from the BWG here in Bradford. Fan appreciation night. You should notice in the stands a lot of people here to take on this action here tonight. Bradford Rattlers, of course, will get a bye into the second round of the playoffs. You're looking at Isaac Carlson moving in, and his shot was skipped on wide. Borisov relayed it back for Melker Melander. Melander, his pass in front, they score! Bradford Rattlers get on the board first. They lead 1-0. Not even a minute into this contest. That puck eludes Bunzeniks and will go down the length of the ice. Puck is now scooped up by 27 in white. That's Gabriel Hewitt-Levesque. Levesque, he's unable to fork it out of the zone. Stemper in a battle as well. Stemper just trying to relay it ahead before it's scooped aside by the Barracuda and then out of the zone. Bunzeniks is going to go after it. He and Derarium will be matched up on defense for the most part. Martin Borisov getting the goal here for the Bradford Rattlers. Benjamin Derarium from the red line will scoop it back into the corner. Bunzeniks first after it. He's watched there by Levesque. Jolly turns on a dime to locate that puck, but it's Orkov's keeping the puck alive. Good pinch there by Six and Green. Orkov will see that skyrocket pass go above over him. He'll make a quick pass over for Mayorov. An outlet for Bunzeniks just went by him. Icing is called on Team Green with 18:06 to go here in the first period. If I seem a little tongue-tied here today, I'm handling the brand new score clock, the timer that we have going on. I'm trying to get it as accurate as I can, pausing and starting it when appropriate, and while calling the games as well and trying to remember the players' names. So if I seem a little rusty here today, I do apologize for that. You're looking at Roman Orkov from his own end, try to relay a pass out away from Bunzeniks. It's scooped back in by Jolly, but now Orkov has it back in his own end. Returning pass looks for Bundy. He will race after it. Goes into the corner. Lining up against Mark Briere. Briere and Bundy still going after it. Briere's able to work it back from the blue line, kept alive by Orkov. His screaming shot stopped by Hanbury, and finally the whistle sounds to halt play. I was told prior, before tonight's game, during the warm-ups between both teams, if Maxim Ivanov gets a shutout or just lets in one goal, he will have the greatest stat out of all goaltenders in the Bradford Rattlers. He'll have the most wins, the best record, the best save percentage, the best goals against, everything like that. Shot stopped. Maxim Ivanov putting in God's work right now for the Bradford Rattlers. And potential little debate for the playoffs. Who's going to start in goal? Is it going to be Oliver Balaj, who was the GMHL's goalie of the year last year, or to go for the GMHL's goalie of the year this year in Maxim Ivanov? A lot of options for head coach David Mooney and the Rattlers here going into the Russell Cup playoffs. And of course, they will get a bye from the first round to round number 2, which says who will they play. It's crazy. The Russell Cup playoffs start tomorrow, and it's with the Barracuda here as well. They will line up against the El Meguin Spartans tomorrow night. Sakharov for the Rattlers got it in deep. Aiden Miller out onto the ice, 24 in green. It's scooped up by the captain, Arvin Malm, and he relays it to Derarium. A few players for the Rattlers tonight, normally on forward, lining up on defense here tonight. Derarium's one of them. He has the puck. He shoots and a save. Big rebound, trying to stuff it in was Anderson. Couldn't do so. Hanbury was able to get it with the pad, and a good keep in by Derarium. Not the tallest player on the ice, but he worked with what he had there. Crossing pass, Anderson, and a scorching shot stopped by Hanbury. Great stop by the Val-d'Or, Quebec native. Puck goes into the corner, delayed penalty coming up. Looks like it's going to go against the Barracuda. Centering feed by Anderson, didn't find the mark. Elbowing is the call. I beg your pardon, it's Blake Anderson taking the minor penalty here tonight for elbowing. So the Barracuda will get their first power play opportunity of tonight's contest with 16:08 to go. I know the score clock on the upper left of your corner doesn't quite line up. I'm trying to work on that now, but the puck is dropped to begin the power play, and a good clear by Shamil Lutfulin. Isaac Carlson with Melander heading towards the goal, off the skate, nearly went into the back of the cage. Carlson works back into the high slot area to try to work over the puck. Back behind the net will come to Levesque. Carlson all over him, but Levesque finally able to settle the play down behind his netminder Hanbury. Levesque a chip pass. He's able to find Austin Auger getting his way into the zone. A scoop up by Baxter, does not get out of the zone. Good to keep in by Levesque. A chip pass. He'll go D-to-D for Brouillon. Brouillon back for the blue line, leaving it for Paul. Paul fakes the shot before it's broken up by Melander. And a long feed for Carlson. Isaac Carlson shorthanded on a breakaway. Backhand scores! Isaac Carlson picking up 21st goal of the year, and he's only even played in 21 games. It is a 2-0 lead for the Bradford Rattlers, short-handed nonetheless. 2-0 here with 15:12 to go here in the first period. Briere a long stretch pass, and of course Barracuda still on the power play for another minute. Aaron Stepper takes a hit to make a play, and that one gets sent down the length of the ice in a good clear. Merrick Briere by the netminder Hanbury. Jordan Richardson making the official announcement, the shorthanded goal by Isaac Carlson. Jolly wasn't anticipating that pass in time from Briere, so it'll go right to Ivanov, who's forced to make a play. Matvey Munitz across to Roman Orkov. Orkov trying to hit Bunzaniks on that trailing feed, but it's the netminder Hanbury out of his cage to make a play. Stemper chip pass looking for Bunzaniks, but it's going to be settled right back down by Alexis Brûlé. Brûlé stretch pass, it's Jolly. Orkov watching over him, proceeds to take the body and then go around from the puck to the corner. Matvey Munetz, a good chip up for that pass. He still has it while shorthanded with 2 seconds and now 1. Bunzanik skates into the zone, and Blake Anderson steps onto the ice without a stick. Bunzeniks gets tripped up in the offensive zone, but out of my line of sight. Didn't quite see what happened. Zakharov, a twist and fire effort into the glove of Hanbury, and he'll make a quick up for his defense partner, Merrick Briere. They're into the corner. Briere again to Jolly. Stutterer stepping. Got away from Bundy. He's able to steal the puck. Has Orkov back over behind him. So is Masakov on the blue line. Another forward for Bradford lining up on defense here. Derarium and Mayorov I've seen so far. Briere, stretch pass. Barracuda making a line change. Bundy trips his man up. Play will continue, however. David Majerchek started on the first line with Anderson and Mom. Blake Keller not playing here tonight, as you see that Zakharov shot into the glove. And a whistle here with 13:16 to go here in the third period. I'm going to try to line up the game clock with the score clock here that we have here on the live stream. It's going to come soon. I just got to time it correctly. Ozone face-off for Team Green. Blake Anderson, of course, chasing that 100-point mark. Still only got one regular season game to do so. You see Arvid Malm taking that whipping shot in front, blocked by the Barracuda, and they'll now skid it out of the zone. No, it's going to be kept back alive. Blake Anderson centering feet, looking for Mayorov, couldn't connect. Luflin, cross, Mayorov tried to go, or Masakov rather, tried to go back further for Anderson, couldn't do so. Step up at the blue line, and then it does come out of the zone. Luflin losing a stick in the process. Benjamin Derarium, again, only a forward on defense tonight. A few players for the Rattlers that are regulars not playing here tonight. Masakov trying to touch that one further for the captain, couldn't do so. Scoop around effort by the captain, Arvid Malm was a good one. He makes a good saucer pass into his defensive end for Derarium, and a quick elevator pass for Anderson to start the outlet. Anderson, a good curl and drag. Anderson comes back in, and he nearly runs into Hanbury. Barracuda nearly dodging a bullet there, as you see Jolly through at center. Anderson is able to pick his pocket and come back the other way. Blake Anderson coming in, shoots that one, and he's able to get the glass. Anderson still hungry after the puck, and he has it still. Blake Anderson looking for .99 on the campaign. Kept alive by Orkov. Back for Blake Anderson. He passes it for Masakov. A whipping shot. He scores! Masakov picks up the goal on a great feed from Anderson. That's .99 on the year for 19. A 3-0 lead for the Bradford Rattlers over the Barracuda here tonight. And a quick face-off win, but a look out. Levesque quickly after him. Ivanov, Dominic Hasek right coming out of the cage. He's got to hustle on back. Ivanov hits the cage and he runs into the goalpost and knocks the net off. Masakov running into the linesman, a chance now. It's Borisov, what a move! Martin Borisov to the backhand, and he just ran out of real estate. Hanbury might be hurt here. Got real slow for the Barracuda here, so keep an eye on that. Carlson fed it down low for Melander. Martin Borisov with Melander and Carlson to work with. He's going to relay it for Carlson to the backhand, nearly scooped that one in. Borisov left it for Masakov, but the Barracuda have it. Jolly from Briere and left it back for Jolly. Turned around to Carlson. Carlson will just lug it back into the corner. Levesque touched up. No, they're going to say it was not a high stick. Orkov, we even get checked there, but a good step up from the blue line by Melander. Good sauce down for Borisov. A good read by the pass of Briere. Orkov is able to keep the zone alive, but he's able to get it right to the Barracuda player. That is Brule getting it back in front. And the Barracuda are now offside here tonight with 10:39 to go here in the first period. 3-0 for the Bradford Rattlers here tonight. Neutral zone tie-up and a good face-off win by the Rattlers. Baxter through pass at center, blocked by Stemper. Bunzeniks able to give it back for Baxter, and they will try this setup again. Mifflin from Baxter, centering pass, look out. Stemper just avoiding a hit. He got it to Bunzeniks. Bunzeniks, his shot, looking for the rebound, got it, but Nugamanov is too far wide. Levesque's able to skitter it off the glass, and a chance here for Provost. He's able to work it back in, try to get it against the grain, couldn't do so. The Senneterre native just trying to spark something for his team here tonight, and nothing has really been going the Barracuda's way so far. Mapichi from behind his own net, number 3 in white. Alexis Brulé calmly in his own end, that's 91 in white, making a pass for Mapichi, a centering feed for Provost away from him. Baxter, Lifflin telling him to go to the opposite way from the backhand, and he will do so here. Linesman got into the way of that outlet pass by Bunzeniks. Hounded there by Brulé. Bunzeniks just avoiding a check. Bunzeniks back in, his shot blocked in front. Pair of 18s into the corner. It's St. Arnaud for the Barracuda. That centering feed was blocked by Nugamanov. St. Arnaud's back into his defensive end with the puck now. Centering feed for Mapichi, couldn't do so, and so now the Barracuda will try it back once more. Saucer feed just picked off by Aiden Miller. Sakharov with a chance here. His shot off the blocker of Hanbury, and it'll go into the corner. Sakharov watched there to the blue line. It'll come for Munetz. Munetz centering feed for Sakharov. His whipping shot twisted on wide. Rarian, a good pinch there by 4 in green. Aiden Miller is going to hound the puck over Brulé. Jolly reverse hits on his man. Puck is still tied up into the corner. It's David Majerchuk, a centering feed to the blue line. Matvei Munetz lost the handle. It's Aiden Miller all alone. His shot and a kick save made by Hanbury. Into the corner, and Levesque's able to get that puck down the length of the ice. Not enough for icing. Sakharov from center. He's able to locate Miller, just went away from him. Icing is waved off, however. Miller, a good reverse hit on his man. Barracuda trying to skate that puck out of the zone. It went as far as center. Minutes will twist it back the other way before the Barracuda will do the same. Furlong, centering feed. It's blocked away by the captain, Arvid Malm, on a chance here for 4-0. Arvid Malm, he scores! 28th goal on the year for the captain, and it's 4-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. Bradford Rattlers want to end this regular season on a high note, and so far it's looking pretty good. Up by 4, and we're only in the first period, folks. Blake Anderson hounding over the blue line, nearly picking the pocket of St. Arnaud there. Giroux from the backhand is able to get it into the corner. I beg your pardon, that is Gabriel Furlong. Valdor, Quebec native. Look out in front, Furlong nearly had a chance there. Ivanov wasn't quite sure where that puck was ending up after the carom in front. Arvid Malm nearly picking the pocket of Elliot Bouillon there. Provost back in, a curl and drag, and a glove save made by Ivanov. Puck loose to the corner, centering feed cleaned up by Arvid Malm. He'll flutter it ahead, Anderson racing up to it. What a pass there, and what a move by Anderson, and a save made by Hanbury. Anderson, nice pass, Masakov shot, stopped by Hanbury. Into the corner, Levesque will play it to the blue line. It's Jacob Bundy. Further down low for the captain, the latest goal scorer. Anderson back from home, he scores! And with the assist, Blake Anderson, his 100th point of the year. People in the crowd throwing up the 1-0 right now, the 1-0 for Blake Anderson. 100 points on the year, and I'm sure JR will have an announcement for that. Borsov to the corner. Carlson back in, a pass for Lutflin, cross seam, looking for Melander, couldn't hit. Blake Anderson, 2 assists on the night already. He started this contest here, 98 points, 100 on the year for Blake Anderson, the Peavine, Alberta native. And of course, the GMHL's MVP, the most valuable player for the 2023-24 season. Carlson, Melker, Melander. Work back to Carlson. Looking for Borisov, got him there. May have hit Hanbury on the way. Elliot Bullion back in. His snapping shot hit the glass and went wide. Lutflin after his man. Picking his pocket there was Melander. Puck still into the Rattlers' end. Provost going after Minetz. Lutflin unable to locate that puck, so he has to twist it back for Munetz. A cross-seam pass for Borisov. Neil's going to hit Bunzeniks, or I beg your pardon, Isaac Carlson. Carlson, he then had his pocket picked by the captain Furlong. His pass was then flagged down by Stemper. Carlson was offside, however. Opportunity went away for Team Green, looking for their 5th goal here tonight, or I beg your pardon, their 6th. Merritt Nugamanov, 21 in green for the Rattlers. He has the puck now, the rookie of the year for this season. Merritt Nugamanov, he then hits the brakes, finds Bunzeniks. Bunzeniks waits, holds, delays back in front, crossing pass, can't bury it in. Hanbury was all out of position. Rattlers unable to bury the puck there. To the blue line, Derarium will leave it for Stemper, held by Provost, but play will continue. Furlong from his own end, a crossing pass looking for Levesque, a keep in there by Matvey Munetz. Has it now, 26 in white, centering pass, broken up by Jolly, and then escaped out of the zone by the Barracuda. Terraria with a burst of speed, it will hit the middle, a centering feed, found Borisov in front, they score! Merritt Nugamanov, with 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the first, makes it 6-0 for the Bradford Rattlers over the Barracuda. Off the tie-up, it's Jolly quickly back in for the Barracuda. A backhand testing shot on Ivanov, and he'll make the save with 4:19 to go. JR with a beautiful announcement. You heard it there. I will repeat it. Blake Anderson becomes the first Bradford Rattler in 7 years to record a 100-point season. With the 2nd assist on the 5th goal, the Rattlers scored 2 assists on the game already for Anderson. 100 points. And I think that's worthy of being named the GMHL's MVP for the 2023-24 season. 3:25 to go here in the first period. The score clock is running down. Winley whistle sounds. Runtime does happen in the GMHL, and it has started with the 6-goal gap at the moment with 3 minutes to go in the period. So when the whistle sounds, the clock will not stop counting down from 20 minutes down to 0. David Majerchek in out to the corner. He has Masakov to work with. Broken up by the captain, Furlong. Levesque, a nice seam pass, trying to find his man in front, Elliot Bullion. Bullion, good job to take the body on Mazakov. Got a pretty good hit there from Blake Anderson. 100-point man for the Bradford Rattlers. He's unable to get by Provost from the Barracuda. Gabriel Furlong had his pocket picked there by Shmuel Lutflin. Look out, a check on Lafulin. The captain, Malm, on hat-trick watch here tonight, has 2 in the first period. Baxter left it for Majerchik. He got it to Anderson. Behind the back pass for Arvid Malm, but he's going to take it back into the corner, relay it to Blake Anderson. A shot off the mask of Hanbury. Puck is loose. The captain, Arvid Malm, will hit the high slot. Cross pass, Luflin screaming that one on goal, and it's gloved by Furlong. Pretty good attendance here in the BWG in Bradford. If this is the atmosphere that the playoffs are going to be like, sign me up. Even the commentators get a little bit of that playoff boost, you know. So do the players, cameraman too, announcers, the GMs, even the coaching staff, even the fans. Everyone just gets geared up for playoff time. Of course, the Rattlers will not be playing in the first round. They will wait the winner in the second round. A lot of people had their eyes on teams like the Ville-Marie Pirates, the upstart West Nipissing Lynx, who have had quite the turnaround this season. Off to a rocky start, but really picked it up on the second half, and they're a threat to be reckoned with in the playoffs. Melander on that beautiful turnaround pass by Carlson. Hanbury had no idea where it went. Baxter tried to get it towards the net, couldn't do so. It was blocked partially in front. Jolly racing after Lafulin. Lafulin, a huge crash into the M boards. Lafulin reverse it on his man, but that's going to be called. And slow to get back up is Maxime Alexander Fournier. Lafulin heading to the penalty box, and the head trainer coming out for the Barracuda. Countdown is still going down. We're at 10 seconds right now on the game clock, and this is how, unfortunately, the first period will conclude. After 20 minutes of play, it's the Bradford Rattlers 3, the Barracuda 0. We're back for the second period of play after this intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, puck is dropped and away we go for the second period of play between the Barracuda and the Bradford Rattlers. Yes, I know they are not called the Barracuda, but in French, it's the Barracuda equivalent to the name La Becard de Senneterre. I hope I am saying that right. All the people native of France, anything like that, Quebec, I apologize if I am messing that up royally. So that's why we called them the Barracudas. The Barracuda nearly having a grade A chance on goal against Maxim Ivanov. And again, I was told before the game, if Maxim Ivanov records a shutout tonight, and yes, of course, I said that dastardly word before the game is even over. I said shutout for Maxim Ivanov. Or if he just lets in one goal, he will become the winningest and the best stats of any goaltender in Rattler history. Save percentage, goals against average, shots faced, shots allowed. We got a 2-on-1. Anderson shorthanded across, but Jerchik trying to slide it in, and a save for Hanbury. And of course, score clock will not stop counting down from 20 minutes down to 0 for the remainder of this contest unless the 6-goal lead is kept in tow. Again, during the intermission, did a little bit of digging online. The last time a Bradford Rattler player scored 100 or more points in a regular season, got to go all the way back to 2012-2013. Elias Gallo had 47 goals, 61 assists, and 108 points for the Bradford Rattlers. And of course, that was the year the Rattlers went 42-0, undefeated in the regular season, en route to a Russell Cup championship. There's a 5-minute major on the board for the Bradford Rattlers. You might not notice of that. They are playing shorthanded because the puck has been in the Barracuda's end for the whole 2 or so minutes of this second period. Not quite exactly sure the official announcement on that penalty was. 2-on-1 shorthanded again. Melander with Carlson and a good read in front by Brulé. Barracuda back onto the attack. A shot from the grain will go wide. Briere, he's after it. A snapshot on goal to Maxim Ivanov, and he'll make the easy glove save. Gabriel Herbert Levesque, Val-d'Or native, was the one who let that shot go from the blue line. 17 minutes to go now in the second period. 2 minutes to go on the penalty being served, I believed. That is Danila Zakharov. To the blue line, Brulé. Relayed it back, and he'll get it. Faking the shot, going rink wide aside for Elliot Bullion. Bullion going back down low, centering feed. Ivanov was down. The puck gets scooped out of the zone by Baxter. Slap pass at the captain Furlong, but he gave it right to Aaron Stemper, and Stemper gave it right to Furlong. Furlong back to Bullion. He'll give it in. Paul, anticipating that puck going to him, got it away from Baxter. Now a chance here, shorthanded on a 2-on-0. It's Stemper with Bunzeniks. Stemper back for Bunzeniks, back for Stemper, and he just popped it wide, and Stemper can't believe it. Furlong back the other way, still on the man advantage. The drop pass, he found his man Bullion. Bullion return at the blue line, blocked by Stemper, and he'll have a chance here. Dodges the check, but out his pocket, picked in front. Stemper still on it, fluttering that shot just wide, and of course the Rattlers still shorthanded. Stemper leaving it for Bunzeniks, a chance here to the forehand, chipping it in, and he scores. Anders Bunzeniks, a second shorthanded goal for the Bradford Rattlers here tonight, 7-0, with 15 minutes to go here in the period. Fournier unable to get that puck deep into the zone. It's going to come to Groslow. Had his pocket picked there by Majerchik. He and Lutflin cut in. Majerchik, Lutflin, and he just fanning on the shot, returned it back, and he miraculously got it to Majerchik. Pocket picked, however. Here comes Briere, I beg your pardon. Chasing after Lutflin and Orikov. Orikov spinning away from Justice Mapici. Oliver Jolly into the corner. Picked off by Orikov, centering feed. Zakharov almost left it for Lutflin. Zakharov takes it again. Shot was blocked there by Jolly. Briere getting tied up there with David Majerchik. Majerchik working over him. He got it to Zakharov. He'll just trigger it back down low into the corner. Levesque relayed it. Given away by Majerchik. He's trying to stuff it in, and finally, whistle sounds as Hanbury was covering that far post. Majerchik and Hanbury having a few words for each other. Little stick tap on the pads. Looks like it was friendly for the most part. Anderson, Budny, and Arvid Malm. 3 forwards out. Durarium, who's normally forward on the fence here tonight, paired up with longtime Rattler player Tyler Baxter, and of course he is playing in his final regular season game as a member of the Bradford Rattlers and for his junior A career. Tyler Baxter, the 21-year-old from Guelph, Ontario. Benjamin Durarium going down on that shot block. That shot block allows the Rattlers to have a chance here on goal. Bundy snapping it wide, and it'll rattle up and out of play, and Durarium not putting much weight on that right foot. Has a pretty good smile skating back to the bench, so it looks like he can shake that off. Nugamanov, Masakov, and Borisov. Forwards out. Roman Orikov paired up on the fence with another forward. Or I beg your pardon, Matvey Mayorov. A regular defenseman here. Stretch feed found Masakov. Borisov racing up to it, picked the pocket, backhand, scores! Martin Borisov goes to the backhand, pots in the Rattlers' 8th spot. .29 on the year for the Russian. Borisov currently sitting 4th overall in team scoring. We'll hear the announcement. Nugamanov and Masakov getting the secondary and primary assists. A centering feed thrown by Borisov. Unable to connect with his man, so Briere. Off the bank, Nugamanov nearly stripping away from his man, Fournier. Shot on goal to Maxim Ivanov, and he says he's going to elect to cover up that puck. 11:30 to go here in the third period. Of course, that score clock is going to be rapidly changing. Lutflin, Baxter, Miller, Carlson, and Melander. 5 out for head coach David Mooney and the Bradford Rattlers. Of course, no Blake Keller in the lineup here tonight. No Pavel Rodskov either. Little ceremony they did prior to tonight's puck drop as Carlson nearly getting up to that rink-wide pass. Just eluded him. Players playing in their very last regular season game in junior A hockey. Blake Keller, Richard Kuchma, Pavel Rodskov, Blake Anderson, and Tyler Baxter. And of course, Rodskov and Baxter, those are the 2 names that jump out at me right away. For as long as I've been here, they've been here as well, of course. Rodskov had that first-year stint as a member of the Bancroft Rockhounds before coming in for 3 years and a Russell Cup championship to add on. You could have made an argument that Rodskov should have been the captain of the Bradford Rattlers, and also Tyler Baxter. Arvid Malm's not a bad answer as well. Arvid Malm coming in to tonight's contest. He already has 2 on the night, but prior to puck drop here tonight, 38 games played, 27 goals, 50 assists, 77 points. Of course, add 2 on to that. Melander crossing pass, good active stick in the blue zone. Was made by Paul, and that skitters up and out of play. Jordan Paul, the Quebec native, the 19-year-old, standing at 5'11". Again, with Blake Killer getting to 100 points here tonight. Last time a Rattler player did that, 2012, 2013. Elise Gallo, last one to accomplish that. He had 108 that year. And of course, a undefeated regular season and a Russell Cup championship to add on to that. Aaron Stemper back after it. He shot it, blocked. Groslow able to pinch it up out of the zone. Mapichi trying to get around Matvey Minetz. Minetz again, stutter step, got it to Stemper. Now David Majerchik. Majerchik relaying it back through center, trying to find Stemper, can't do so. Burley takes his man down, play will continue. Levesque from his own end got it through to center. That's as far as the puck will go before Durarian will backpedal and leave it for Majerchik, who got a pretty good bump back behind the play, and that's going to be called. Jolly will touch up and the penalty signified. Alexis Burley led to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Not in a hurry to get into the penalty box is Alexis Burley. Eight minutes to go here in the period. A power play for the Bradford Rattlers to close the regular season. Their power play came in at a 28% success rate. 28%, and penalty killing's even better. Their PK comes in at 86%. Blake Anderson looking for more, nearly got his 101st point. The puck is still loose for the taking here on the power play. Rattlers inching closer to try to hit 9 here in the second period. Nurgamanov, Anderson. Curl and drag around Mapichi. Blue line, Orikov. Nurgamanov crossing pass, Bunzanique's mom, rink wide, trying to locate Blake Anderson. It looks like everyone in the Rattlers are just trying to feed 19 the puck. You see him starting up from the neutral zone. You look at Masakov, make a move around Levesque. Masakov lost the handle. St. Arnaud, 18 the white, can get it on goal to Ivanov, and he'll make the smart play and give it to the captain. Arvid Malm, 16 in white. Native of Finnsburg, Sweden, got it in front, and the Rattlers cash in on a man advantage goal. It looks like it's going to be Arvid Malm. Goal's going to go to Arvid Malm. That is his hat trick. 3 goals on the night for the captain of the Bradford Rattlers. That brings him to 30 goals on the campaign for the Swedish captain of the Bradford Rattlers. Masakov, and a good job by Miller to keep it alive. Got it to the corner. Miller again, a reverse hit on Brule. Livlin fanning on the initial pass. He'll go further down low for Baxter. Baxter up the gut. Mapichi try to keep it into the zone. Couldn't do so. Furlong will beat Baxter to the puck into the corner. Danila Zakharov, a lead pass for Masakov. Twisted along, but it's picked off by Paul. Paul, 23 in white, worked his way towards the goal, but looks to be head off on a change. Shot skipped on goal to Ivanov. He makes a stick save into the corner. Zakharov got flattened there in front. Elliot Brouillon, the one dishing that head off to Danila Zakharov, but they're back out into the ice. You see Ivanov make a kick save and a good one. Zakharov back after it. It looks like he's taking himself a penalty here. Zakharov and Boulian not done with each other. They're going to call Zakharov for unsportsmanlike conduct. 4:40 to go here in the second period of play. Melander, Carlson, Minutes, and Duraria. 4 on for head coach David Moody and the Rattlers. Pocket picked off by Isaac Carlson. He comes in looking for his second short-handed goal of the night. Hanbury, a good stick to punch it away. Pass through center, found Provost. Levesque, 77 in white, shot blocked by Duraria. Isaac Carlson hacking at that puck, just trying to get it outside of the zone, can't do so. Benjamin Durarium will. Paul's able to carry that puck into Rattlers' end of the ice, picked off by Isaac Carlson. Stopping on a dime nearly, losing it to Provost, but Carlson makes a centering feed out of the zone. It's Melker Melander. A pair of Swedes connecting on that pass here. Melander eluding 2 players on the Barracuda, and that shot there by Munitz. Stopped there by Hanbury. Carlson was left all alone in front of the net. Three minutes to go now in the middle frame. 33 seconds to go on the minor penalty to Zakharov. Ozone draw for Team Green. Stemper trying to test the netminder Hanbury there before it got triggered on wide. Groslow, a touch pass back to Jolly. Jolly skipping it on goal and kicked out by Ivanov. Jolly to the blue line. Cross picked off there by Bunzanix. He'll take his time to make an outlet pass for Stemper. Zakharov out of the box. He comes back to the bench. We're back to 5-on-5. Borisov will take his place. He creeps up at the center zone, maybe trying to locate him here from Lutflin. He and Bunzanix will come in, and it's a partial 3-on-2. Borisov, the trailer, got the puck, trying to make the pass. He did so here. Went through, nearly found Lutflin. Lutflin and Borisov chatting with each other on the back check. Hanbury thought about playing it. Stemper left it. Lutflin got the stick out of the hands of Levesque. Borisov will peel back to the high slot. His shot never got through. Jolly off the glass, and the puck goes down the length of the ice. Icing will be waved off. Ivanov forced to play, or to handle and cover, I should say. There has been a playoff bracket that has been set so far. The Northern Division, the Bradford Rattlers and the Ville-Marie Pirates. Look out, whistle sounds. Again, the Bradford Rattlers and the Ville-Marie Pirates will have a bye automatically to the second round. The West Nipissing Lynx will play the winner of the qualifying game between these Barracuda and the Almeguin Spartans. The winner of that plays West Nipissing, and in the other series that is confirmed to take place, it's going to be the Knights of Meaford versus the Temiskaming Titans. That hot shot stopped by Hanbury. In the Southern Division, the North York Rangers take on the Toronto Flyers, the Bradford Bulls, which keep our eyes out on this series. They're the second seed. They will host the 7th seed Northumberland Stars in their playoff meeting. The Durham Roadrunners got the Niagara Predators, and the St. George Ravens got the Tottenham Railers. That shot into the glove of Ivanov, and no further play. No further play. I really mean that, because you can see the score clock, 2 seconds and 1. This is how we will conclude 40 minutes of play here from the BWG. Bradford 9, the Barracuda 0. Back for the third period of play after the intermission. I beg your pardon for the dramatic pause in between the whistle. Got talking to Rattlers goaltender Oliver Balaj back here. A little conversation going around with him. He's not even sure who's going to start in the playoffs either, him or Maxim Ivanov. So it's definitely a problem head coach David Mooney has, but it's not always a bad problem. If one goaltender goes down, you already got the defending goaltender of the year and the reigning goaltender of the year, the current one, the 2023 and 24. And of course, one time here from the BWG here in Bradford. When the whistle stops, the score clock will not stop going down from 20 minutes down to 0. Of course, 9-0 so far here from the BWG here in Bradford. Arvid Malm back after the puck. As on the defensive end, he's able to get it to Carlson. Anderson will tee one up and score! Wow. $100 points ain't enough for Blake Anderson. He's got 101. And once again against the Barracuda, Rattlers put up a 10th spot. Carlson back in, maybe for 11. He does. Isaac Carlson, 11-0 for the Bradford Rattlers here. Borisov getting the lone assist on the latest Isaac Carlson goal. Levesque touch pass given away, Matvey Minets. Minets got it. Borisov shot stopped by Hamburg. Again, Blake Anderson, the last Bradford Rattlers since 2012-13. The Rattler player has scored 100 points in a single season. Bradford Rattlers looking to do something no team in GMHL history has done before. Go back-to-back Russell Cup victories. Of course, the Rattlers winning the holy grail of them all, the national championship. Kind of a one-off thing the GMHL had. Now this year, it's going to be your standard South versus North in the finals. Look out, crashing hard into the end boards. Is a player on the Barracuda and slow to get up, holding his shoulder. I believe that's number 20. Oliver Jolly. Seems to be all right. He's back into the play, however. Might receive the puck soon. St. Arno from his backhand, watched there by Roman Orkov. Orkov's able just to relay it off the boards, and he finds Bunzaniks. Bunzaniks has Nugamayov and Stemper joining the rush. Trailer Masakov. Giroux back in there, picked over by Stemper. Good move by Aaron Stemper. Cuts towards the net mouth. Unable to get a shot on goal at St. Arno. Can play the bank, broken over by Orkov. A centering feed found Merit Nugamanov. Nugamanov, Rookie of the Year in the GMHL. A lot of Rattler players taking home some hardware. We saw the ceremony about 2 weeks ago. Commissioner Ken Gerard was here giving out the awards. Ivanov for Goaltender of the Year. Blake Anderson got Most Valuable Player. Richard Kuchma, who is not in the lineup here tonight, got Defenseman of the Year. Merit Nugamanov, Rookie of the Year. There are more awards handed out throughout the league, like Best Defensive Forward, Best Defensive Defenseman, all that good stuff. Paul back after it. His shot stopped by Ivanov, who's down, makes a save. Puck is loose. Scramble in front. Players are down in front of Ivanov. Backhand shot from the blue line, blocked by Shamil Litfulin. Ivanov pops back up into his goal crease. Seems to be all right. Retrieves his goal stick. Back the other way, it's Bundy. Bundy a pass. David Majerchek, his snapshot stopped by Hanbury. Oh, puck was loose and an early whistle by the referee. Again, the Bradford Rattlers and the Ville-Marie Pirates get both a bye into the second round. The first round, the division quarterfinals, they start February 20th. They'll go all the way to February 25th. The second round, the division final, that's when we will see our division semifinals, I should say, is when the Bradford Rattlers will start to get underway. The earliest they will play is February 27th. Sakharov all alone in front there, and he's in a tough tussle there. Gabriel Herbert Levesque. So the winner of the qualifying match between Senneterre and Almeguin will play the West Nipissing Lynx in the first round, and the Knights of Meaford already have a matchup with the Temiskaming Titans, an underrated matchup, and look out for the West Nipissing Lynx too. I'm not a betting man myself, but in the division finals, if I have to make a prediction, or my prediction, I should say, from up here in the announce booth, I have the Bradford Rattlers facing the Lynx in round one, or in round two, I should say, and the Ville-Marie Pirates will play the Temiskaming Titans. I'm going to have a little upset going on here. Titans, of course, finished lower in the standings from the Knights of Meaford, but it was very close, 4th place to 5th place, separated by not many points. I have the Titans taking that series. Shot there, flexed away by Ivanov, but don't quote me on that. Arvid Malm twists it back for Roman Orkov. Gets it ahead for Aiden Miller, but of course, this could be the last game the Barracuda will play this season. Of course, they have one more contest against the Almeguin Spartans, and that could be it. Of course, not too long ago, we saw the Almeguin Spartans here in Bradford. Both those teams have a lot of pride, even though the scores were a little lopsided while coming into the BWG. Lots of pride. Two prideful, bashful groups there. Very underrated matchup, I will say. Arvid Malm got pinned up against the boards by Briere. He'll come to the blue line. Masakov racing after from Groslow. Masakov's able to chip it across, caught by Orkov, but it'll go away from him. Crossing pass, trying to find the captain, who already has a hat trick here tonight, looking for his 4th on the night. Chip pass, Jolly settled that down, but it will not go for an icing. In the Southern Division, the teams that we rarely see for the Bradford Rattlers, the North York Renegades winning the division, but hold up, we have a 2-on-1. Masakov in front, they score. Melander across, and finishing it off was Mahamed Bashir Masakov. Masakov the goal, the assist will go to Melker Melander. One thing the Rattlers have been perfect out here tonight. Cashing in on the opportunities when they get them. You know, sometimes in games before, West Nipissing Lynx come right to mind. Rattlers can get glorious, many opportunities against a team like that, but just they miss the net, goes wide, gets blocked, something like that happens. But here tonight, against a lower-ranked team like the Barracuda, still love to see the Bradford Rattlers finishing the opportunities that present themselves. Another one there, the Bradford Rattlers connecting with their 13th goal of the night. Melker Melander will be the one credited with that goal. With 10 minutes to go exactly here in the third period, our score clock is a little outdated for about 16 seconds or so. Mapichi went down Stemper, leaving it for Artem Borisov. And in the Southern Division, of course, the North York Renegades winning their division. They will host the Toronto Flyers in round one as the Rattlers come back in. It's Aaron Stemper nearly avoiding a check from Forlong. Bradford Bulls, they finished second in that division. They host the Northumberland Stars as you see Nugamanov's tip in front go wide. Matvei Minets, D to Durarium. Durarium cross, he gets it on back. His shot flexed away by Danbury. Slash of the stick of Nugamanov will go uncalled, and here come the Barracuda. It's Elliot Boulian. Third place in the Southern Division, the Durham Roadrunners take on the 6th seed Niagara Predators. The 4th seed St. George Ravens have the 5th seed Tottenham Railers, who also have had quite the comeback, formerly known as the Tottenham Steam, Tottenham Thunder. They had a few names sprinkled in there, but it looks like the Railers have stuck, and it's been a successful one so far. They are back into the playoffs and a chance to go quite far if they can get by the St. George Ravens. Nugamanov will go to the blue line as Orkov will snap it for Mayorov. Aaron Stemper with the captain Furlong closing in quickly. A lead chance here, and Barracuda just trying to get something going offensively. Haven't had many chances in this contest. Paul lost it from Masakov. Chance here, 2-on-1 developing. It's Nugamanov and Borisov. Borisov, the puck handler, who slides it across. Nugamanov, backhand, forehand, and is unable to stuff it in, who got decked back behind the play. Of course, the first round of the Russell Cup playoffs will begin February 20th. The second round starts on the 27th. Division finals will begin March 8th, and the Russell Cup finals will begin March 20th. The first round, the division quarterfinals, it's a best of 3. First to 2 wins. The next round is best of 5. First to 3 wins, and the next 2 rounds after that, division final and the Russell Cup finals will be best of 7. First to 4 wins. Bradford Rattlers will be shorthanded here. Jacob Bundy getting called for high sticking. Again, Bradford Rattlers penalty killing coming into tonight's contest, the last regular season game. PK sitting at 86%. This is the second man advantage, or third, I should say, for the Barracuda. Rattlers have been perfect on all. Paul can work his way back in through the corner, watched by Baxter. Twisted along, the Barracuda still after it. It's Forlong, the captain of the Barracuda, to the blue line. Chip back down low. Levesque got it back for Furlong. Furlong takes a look and a chip pass. To the blue line it comes now. Levesque will rink it wide D to D. Boulian across. Levesque from the blue line. Stop by Ivanov. Rebound. They score. Vincent Provost, it's a power play goal for the Barracuda, and they break Ivanov's shutout. Icing called on the Barracuda after finally breaking the curse of Maxim Ivanov. Unfortunate for him, unable to see the shutout here tonight. Still keeping up only 1 goal against per game. Of course, Ivanov came into tonight, goals against average of 1.76 and a save percentage of .951. Those stats are only going to be increasing for the greater good after the end of this contest, and it's going to be terrific regular season stats all around for Team Green. Harvard Baum, his shot scores. My goodness, what a shot by the captain. That's 4 goals for the captain. Bundy threw at center, he found Melander. Got noticed for an offside, and that is called. Of course, fan appreciation night here from the BWG, and that's why you look around. It's kind of odd. You'd think game against the Barracuda here tonight, and there's this many people here. Fan appreciation night, I believe all kids under the age of, I think it was 13, get in for free. I think that's what it was. So a lot of minor hockey league teams being represented out here. The South Simcoe Storm, I think they're called. It's Bunzenieksen on a breakaway, and he just skyrocketed. The puck landing on top of the net behind Hanbury. I don't know if you guys know, it's the hockey team that looks like the Seattle Kraken for minor hockey around here. They play the Bradford Bulls and all that stuff. It's the Storm. It's the South Simcoe Storm. A lot of players from that team. Bradford Bulldogs. And in the rink behind us, it's the Bradford Bulldogs and the Innisfil Winterhawks. Shout out Innisfil Winterhawks, the team I played for in minor hockey. Matvei Munetz, the defenseman at the blue line, does keep the puck alive. The official score clock reads 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the game. Paul losing it. Bunzeniek's got it to Nugamanov. His pass, Stemper shot, good stop made by Hanbury. Look out, Devarium got bumped into there by Fournier. Bunzeniek's holds. Bunzeniek still with it to the blue line. Matvei Munetz taking his time. Munetz doesn't have a shooting lane. He'll calmly relay it back, and the Rattlers playing keep away. Bunzeniek has it. High slot chance, won't shoot. Bunzeniek still with it. Maybe just got a shot on the net here, boys. Nugamanov. Puck handler now works it back for Bunzeniek's crossing pass. A little too out to handle from Zakharov. Now a 2-on-1 developing for the Barracuda. Shot stopped by Ivanov, and he flicks it into the corner. Bunzeniek's racing on over after it. Bunzeniek's with Borsov, 2-on-2 with Nugamanov. Pair 27's going down into the corner. Bunzeniek's watched there by Paul. Roman Orkov at the blue line, walks the line. His screaming shot there handled by Hanbury. Final minute of play here in the first period on the official score clock here from the BWG. Good face-off win. Baxter a trigger pull, and it's up and out of play. Just want to get a quick word before I'm cut off here in 37 seconds by the end of the game. This is the final regular season broadcast for the Bradford Rattlers, and I just want to say how much of a joy it has been calling all the games here for the regular season. Did miss that one game last Sunday. I do apologize for that. But the amount of... It's fun coming to the rink, doing this job. They pay me to talk, and I think I can talk quite a lot, so that's pretty good. It works out on both sides. But more importantly, thank you guys, to everyone viewing the game wherever you are at home on YouTube Live. We have a countdown going on right now from the Bradford Bulldogs. We'll let them take you away. Bradford Rattlers take down the Barracuda. A final score, official score of 14-1. Rattlers out of the bench onto the ice to congratulate Maxim Ivanov. A terrific regular season by every single player donning a green uniform right now here tonight. Isaac Carlson not yet in the frame right now. Bunsenik, Stemper. Terrific regular season from the Bradford Rattlers, and now they await the winner of the current series between the Lynx and the winner of the qualifying match. It's time to defend what is ours, the Russell Cup Championship, and it all starts in about a week's time for the Bradford Rattlers. The quest for the Russell Cup, no team ever has gone back-to-back Russell Cups in the GMHL. Rattlers looking to make league history. For Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night, and we will see you in the Russell Cup playoffs.